And now we're going to go into something that's also relevant in our culture of the digital age. I think that a lot of us are really having to step up in a different kind of way in the culture of technology. Certainly, people are working from home. And this book is probably something that's going to spike your interest if you've left the brick and mortar to work right from your home desk. I have here the next book I want to introduce. It's called The Art of Speaking in Front of the Camera, From Fear to Confidence on Video in the Digital Age. Lilia Sixtos, congratulations, welcome. It's nice to have you here.
Thank you so much, Ramses. I'm so happy to be here.
Oh my God, I see this is book number 2, and we're going to talk about that in a moment.
Exactly.
I want to hear, listen, this sounds so applicable. How did you decide that you wanted to write this book right now?
Well, everything started this year at the beginning of the month of the March, I think, when I start being in quarantine. I start talking with some friends, professional people, coaches, nutrologists, and we were talking about what are you going to do if this time prolongs and you cannot see person to person your clients. And many of them were very afraid to try to go online. And many of them didn't have a web page or a Facebook professional page. And I was very worried about them because many of the women I know are so good in what they do that it would be very sad that they stop their careers just because they don't feel confident in front of the camera. So I use all the experience I had in my career as an actress, as a theater director, and as acting teacher. And I say, I think I can help them to teach them some easy techniques and
I love
let them know that they can shine on camera.
I love that. I love that. And I got to see your work firsthand as you were developing it. So this is probably the best time to talk about your first book and how it led into this one. So tell us the title of your first book, and then how did it lead into really honing in your message for developing a way to be successfully in front of a camera?
Well, my first book, The Art of Speaking, no, The Art of Raising an Artist, the way I hold the space for my daughter Aline to be an actress because that's what she wanted to do. Show me the way to put all those knowledge together to help parents in that case. Now, with the second book, I decided to do a very similar, create a journey between fear to confidence. So my goal was help the readers to go from fear to be on camera, to develop the confidence enough to overcome that fear. And during the book, I have many fun things to learn. For example, do you need to learn? You need to learn how to use your voice, your breathing. You need to learn how to dress yourself, how to use the right colors for you to shine, how to prepare your space, and a little bit of lighting, not very complicated things because I'm not a technological person at all. So just the little things that you need to really make your presence online to shine. Some acting techniques, how to use your voice, how to use your hands, for example, how to connect with the people. Just imagine who are you talking with, and overcoming the mental thoughts.
Oh, yeah.
It's a very huge thing that creates fear is what you are telling to yourself. I'm not pretty enough. I'm not young enough. I'm not good enough. So working with the inner voice.
I love that. And you know what? I want to know a little bit more about, because you actually, I remember this moment when you were writing this second book that you were like, oh my God, people already want to work with me. I think they just want to hire me. I remember that moment. And what were they saying? What was a problem not having confidence was causing them in their maybe their career or their digital presence? What problems were they having because they didn't have a solution to gaining the confidence?
They were hiding. That
Okay.
was the main problem. They was hiding. They were waiting to start to translating their profession into a new situation. They stop getting money. They start losing clients, whatever their professions were they were doing, and they felt like all those years of overcoming the difficulties to get a good level in their professions was already lost. So I was working, I was studying, I was doing my profession for 10, 20 more years. And now it's like, I don't know how to overcome this obstacle. And they felt so sad and so
Yeah.
unempowered. So this is uh, getting them again on the arena.
Right.
And it's amazing how they rediscover themselves.
And you're absolutely right, Lilia, because here you have a successful business person or careerist, and they have it all figured out. They go into a business, they maybe have figured out how to do a boardroom talk. But here they are, all of a sudden stripped of their comfort zone, and now they're getting basically stage fright on camera. And like you said, they're losing clients, their performance is going down. So it's actually brilliant work. I'm not shocked at all that you immediately started getting people wanting to work with you from just talking about your process, writing the second book. It was amazing to watch. And I do want to ask you about that, believe it or not. Your second book, do you have any shout outs on writing your second book? What happened? How did it work out? How did your process for birthing this new book happen for you with the author incubator this
You
time?
know, it was very funny that I was doing in practice many things I put in the book before I start writing the book. So, for example, I at the beginning of March or April, I start doing master classes, via Zoom, talking about imposter syndrome,
Imposter syndrome.
and a lot of people came
Mm-hmm.
because they felt that who I am to do this, who I am to show myself in front of other people, or fright, stage fright. Another masterclass I did, and a lot of people again show up because much more people that I imagine have that fear, and the stage fright goes into this not just into the stage, but now translate into the camera. So all the practice I was doing during the first months of the year and all the stories of people overcoming that fear with me in real time, I put some of those stories on the book because the change can be very fast. So you can overcome those fears very fast as soon as you have the techniques and the right mindset to be in front of the camera and to feel that you have a lot to share with the people. They need what you can give to them. The world today needs people who serves with open heart, and many people are just waiting a little bit of support and teaching and guidance to be ready to be on video. And now we know that that's the way to do that.
I know we need this message out, and I saw the way you passionately brought this to the table, and I saw how you leaned into the team's coaching and developing the second book. It's just been such an amazing process to witness your second time around. I think I remember you telling me on a call at one point, saying something like, oh my God, it became so clear after my first book, this book had to follow. And it's just so amazing to see that you even had it tested. People were asking and hungry for your message once you were able to package it up that way. So Congratulations. I see that you put into practice. You have a beautiful background, your colors pop, and look at that beautiful cover of your book. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Lilia Sixtos, the author, second time author, but the author of The Art of Speaking in Front of the Camera, From Fear to Confidence on Video in the Digital Age. Congratulations, Lilia.
Thank you, Ramses, and all the team of Author Incubator. Thank you so much. Thank you.
So welcome. So welcome.